Uh, hey, hi everyone. So today my name is Karthik. I'm explaining about this task management. So before going to the demo, right, I would like to go with the project structure and how I designed role-based access and middlewares, guards, and how I implement the UI. I'll go through that. So if you can see my screen, and if you see this is my project structure. So this is the monorep project structure, and in the app I have API and I have TMS UI. So this is task management UI and the API, and these both commonly share a library which is inside lib TMS types. So all the types are inside this TMS types. So I can have a npm package as well, but since this is tightly coupled, the changes, any errors or changes would reflect directly. So in this, if you let me go through one, yeah. So I have used Zod here. So basically, uh, I can have a TypeScript type as well as a Zod type where it checks all the types, and a validation pipeline. I can have validation pipeline as well. So it's a two-in-one. So that's the reason I have used it. I would have used class validator and all, but I thought let's use Zod. Yeah. So coming, if I want to show that, I have the graph one. If you see the graph, uh, let me just check. You can see, right? I have the API which uses TMS types. I have the TMS UI also, which uses TMS types. Yeah. So now let me go to each and every project. So let's just first open the API. So in this, I have this local env. So you can see the database URL, JW secret, and the port. So this is the super base I have used here to connect. So yeah, let me go to the folder structure. If you can see, I have everything in my app: auth, common, configs, entities, and the org task and users, everything here. So let me just quickly go with the modules and guards and all. So if you see, I have used custom cores middleware. So basically, before hitting anything, like this is the first thing which comes in Nest.js, which is the middleware. If you go inside this middleware, right, it basically checks whether it is a whitelisted API or not, and it also checks puts headers and checks. If I remove any of this, right, it will not allow us to delete. If I remove this, it will not allow us to delete, and it takes care of the options part as well. So yeah, that's the thing it does. And I have imported everything over here. And if you see, I have uh, type ORM config. So this is where we connect our database with the type ORM. So if you see in the config, I'm using the env variables, and I'm connecting our type ORM with our database. Yeah. And coming to the next thing is guards. So I have access token guard. Let me quickly, if you see here, I have added app guard here. So it redirects us to access token guard. So where it checks whether the API is, you can see, right, is public. So that's where it checks whether the API is public, which needs a token to be validated, or it's not at all required. So that's the main thing. It checks that, and if it is not public, right, then it will activate, and it will ask the password, or to check the JWT token, and decode that token. So in this, I have the what do you call, auth guard as well. If the decorator has been, if the decorator is placed on top of any controller, right, any API, so this gets activated. And let me show an example in my org. If you see this, I have a put API which usually changes the role of any task. So I have given here role admin and role owner. only both the roles can change, I mean hit the API, and without the forbidden error. So this allows me to like control over any API with the help of this role decorators. So I have, if you can see, I have the role guard. On top of that, I have role decorator as well, so where it checks all those things. Apart from the guard, so I have few decorators. I have, as I have already mentioned, is public. If I place this decorator in any API, right, it becomes public, and it skips, basically it skips the guard. So that how, and we have roles. Just like I have just shown you the API, we can define roles and we can give admin whichever permissions we want. We can give it here, and I have a pipeline. As I have already told you, I have used Zod for a validation to be proper, right? I have used this pipeline where it checks whether see, I have few validations like in Zod, whether it's a string, whether it's a 10 digits. I can imply any number of restrictions using Zod, and this pipelines helps me to transform whatever checks, throws errors and transforms them, and passes back to the request. Yeah. And I have entities here, user entities, membership entities. If you see this, I have this structure uh, of the user entity where I'm taking very minimal, name, email, membership, where it holds what permissions he has in any other organizations, and what tasks he created. So these are the entities. So what challenges what challenges I faced is, initially I thought I would do a like just like to-do list. Then I changed my mind. I thought let's do something like Jira, a task management tool, something like that. So I kind of fickled in there. Yeah, so this is my backend and this is my front end. Let me just open this. So I have very minimal front end here. So I have consumed almost like 8 to 10 APIs, not more than that. So in the component sections, I have all the components like task. I have divided all the entire dashboard into multiple components, and I have auth here. Inside auth, I have login, sign up. So these are all the components. I just want to go with the core one. So here I just maintain one JavaScript. I mean, an constant to just get the URL from here, and I have auth guards as well. So basically, it checks whether the user is still, I mean, he's authenticated or not, to be in the dashboard. If he's not, it will redirect him. It will automatically makes him log out of that application. And I have interceptors, so whenever I make a service call, so I don't have to, every time I don't have to give the bearer token, and also they basically this intercepts the request and it adds the headers and bearer. We can configure in any way we want, but it intercepts and it adds all those, and it will send back to the backend. And yeah, I have explained about the guards. Config is also done. Yeah, basically this is my these are my routes where I have auth guard on my dashboard route. So yeah. Okay, so I just have three screens: login, sign up, dashboard. In dashboard, I have, it's a screen of multiple screens. Okay, let me just quickly go with the demo part. So I'll just run the application. So I can run in multiple ways since I have this NX plugin, VS Code plugin install. I can directly start it from here. So let me just first start the API, and then let's start the UI. Okay, so I guess both the things got started. Let me just go with the UI. Yeah, yeah. So this is the UI. So I have used little bit of designing on this. Uh, yeah, let me just quickly sign up. test@gmail.com. Test@123. Yeah, so it says it successfully signed up. Let me quickly sign in. Test@gmail.com and test@123. Yeah, if you see, I have this UI. So basically it says me to so right now only there is one option enabled, which is create organization. So I can create an organization here. So let me just create an org. Let consider this as personal. So I just created a personal task. So let's consider this you as my personal task tracker. So instead of like a high level and all, so I've created a org here. So once I create the org, right, I can able to like create tasks. Let me just make a demo video of the application. Do need 10 minutes. Yeah, let's make it as high priority. And okay, let's make it as Friday. Yeah, so let me just create this. If you see, my task has been created. And so now that I have my task, I can view my task upon clicking this. It says make a video in 10 minutes and all. If I want, I can edit it from here. I can change the priority to low. And yeah, I can change. Yep. So I've changed my priority to low. Once I start making the video, right, I can move this in progress. I have created a drag and drop view over here, and I can like make this done. So so this is one user. So I have another option in my bottom so that I can add an other user as well. So let me just quickly log out from here and quickly sign up as test2 test2 at gmail.com. Okay. Test2. Okay, I just did the sign up. Test2 at gmail.com. So let me just sign in with the first one so that I can give access to the second one. Yeah. So this is my personal project, right? So we already have, I just created a test2. So I just want to give the access to test2. So one I'll give is the user access. So this one, he has only viewer access. Let me create another arc. Personal task, let's consider as work. So I've created another one, work. So you can shift your organizations here on your left. Let's I have clicked work. In my work I will create uh, work UI. Let me just create, I don't need all those. Work API. So if you see, I have created both of my things here. Let me give access to him. So I'll just give editor access. Yeah. So now I gave both the access, and last access is, let me consider him as a family. Let's family bring fruits. Oh, I am creating an org. Sorry. Bring fruits. Yeah. Okay. In this, okay, I guess the rendering issue to gmail.com. So here I will give him the owner access. Add. So right, as in my personal, he has only view access. In work, he has the editor access. In family, he has the owner access. So these three. Let me log in with the test2 user and check whether all the permissions are inclined. 3. Okay. If you see, the user 2 can see all the three things over here. So family, he can see the family and he can see this. He can see the personal. Let me just in personal he has only view access. Let me create let me try to create a task. I guess I did not add any to toast thing. New phone. Let me just create that new phone. Try to create. If you see, it says forbidden. The access is denied for him when he tries to create in personal. So let's go to the work part where he has editor access. Work new. So if you see, he is able to create work new over here because he has editor access and he can even move this. So it moves, and if you consider this, if it tries to move, it moves, but when I refresh, right, it still goes back there. So in the family, if you see, he has two members, so he can able to add in family, but in other organizations he cannot add. So that's how a role is being imposed on any user. Let's say I can create an organ test too, but it's not even visible to test first user. For that to happen, I have to give permission for him. So yeah, so this is the uh, demo, and if you have any questions, just let me know. And I quickly forgot to show the database. So this is the database I'm using. Yeah. If you see, I have these memberships over here: editor, you owner, viewer. So this is for the organizations. So one has the what do you call owner. So the one who created all the three groups, right, he's the owner for that. And if you see, for the other parts, one is editor, the other is your, the other one is the owner. So two users, will have six records over here, because both of them have both the roles on that part. If you see, the organizations are three, they are not public. So these are the tasks and all. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.